You. Welcome to the pre-show. I am not by myself. Say hello, Rocket.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy. Is this our first episode? No, we was here last.
First of 25. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. It's good because this was the last week of the regular season. Everything got straightened out for the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're gonna talk about the final eliminations on the news. We're gonna talk about unfortunate firings right after they win a freaking game. And for our preview for next week, we're going to talk about finally we got the official top 18 draft picks. We're going to talk about them and possibly what they could do and get ready for next week's Wildcard Weekend. We got the schedules. We know where and who is playing. So before we got anything, my brother, you got anything to say during the pre-show?
Yeah, I do. First of all, glad to be back. Oh, damn. We got Hill joining us. I see in the comments. What's up, Hill?
What's going on, brother?
But I just want to say on a side note, yeah, that man, I was exhausted this weekend, but in a good way, because
exhausted.
The Kingdom. Yeah, because I was about to say like between Wrestle Kingdom, Wrestle Dynasty, I was like, hey, what a week there in the Doom. But I tell you, just when you thought the NFL couldn't get any crazier, I was like, week 18, I flipped some stuff upside down, and we're going to get into all of that when it's showtime. And I'll tell you what, if this is any indication of what the playoffs are going to be, I'll tell you what, I already got my seatbelt strapped in because I know this is going to be one crazy ass ride.
Man, I think when it comes to playoffs, usually, especially this past decade, when it comes to playoffs, everything's not guaranteed.
Yep.
But we on the road. We got one team in particular that's on the road of making history, and these teams need to stop them, or we're not gonna hear the end of it. So let's get ready. Let's put this 15-second timer on, and we're gonna start this show. Let's go.
Lights, camera, action, it's game day. We're diving into stories here, what did they say? Enforcer's got the mic, and he's ready to play. Football dreams we're here to convey. From the training camps to the big night glow, discussing stats, making the passion flow. Every single tackle, every touchdown goal. In this podcast world, we steal the show. Self-made, yeah, we own the field. Echoes of the crowd, every win's revealed. Football's the battle, it's more than a game. Join us on this ride, let's ignite the flame. Draft day dreams, players rise and fall. Every underdog story, we're giving the call. Strategies and highlights, we'll break down it all. With Enforcer on the beat, we're having the ball. So grab your headphones, let's kick it right. Together we'll unravel the Friday night hype. With laughter and insights, we're taking flight. On the Self-Made Podcast, the future is bright. Talking football, oh yeah, that's our creed. With every episode, together we lead. Self-Made Podcast, planted like a seed. In the world of the game, we'll always succeed. Self-made, yeah, we own the field. Echoes of the crowd, every win's revealed. Football's the battle, it's more than a game. Join us on this ride, let's ignite the flame. Self-made, yeah, we own the field. Echoes of the crowd, every win's revealed. Football's the battle, it's more than a game. Join us on this ride, let's ignite the flame. Draft day, we own the field. Echoes of the crowd, every win's revealed. Football's the battle, it's more than a game. Join us on this ride, let's ignite the flame. Join the Self-Made Podcast, the future is bright.
That was nice. That was nice. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna remove this out the way so you can see our happy ass on this this 2025 final regular season.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me move this. This not pre-show. Let's get that out the way. Well, welcome to episode 19. But you know, as you always do, last week we didn't have him. But this week he brought us an extra minute of Talk That Talk with Stormy. So,
what's going on, everybody?
Stormy,
It's Stormy here with Talk That Talk. And thank you to the Self-Made Podcast for allowing me to give my take on this weekend in the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, it's playoff time. Comment down below if your team made the playoffs. Last night, we saw the crucial matchup as the Detroit Lions took on the Minnesota Vikings with not only the division on the line, and not only the better record, but the overall number one seed. Who was going to get that bye? And Detroit came out swinging. Despite the interceptions by Jared Goff, Detroit won that game very easily. Minnesota, you have a lot of stuff to pick up. Kansas City, you guys are nominated for the pettiest move of 2025. Just sitting every single person you knew who can play and possibly help y'all win this game. Y'all said, no, we are losing. Cincinnati, you're not getting to the playoffs. Now, Cincinnati had the number one passer, number one person with touchdowns, number one wide receiver, the sack leader, and so much more, and still did not make the playoffs. Now, let's take a look at the playoff picture. At the 5 seed, they're taking on the 4 seed. This is the NFC side. Minnesota is taking on L.A. Then we got Washington taking on Tampa Bay. Y'all, that's going to be the game. Marshawn Lattimore got traded from the Saints and is in Washington, and he's facing off against Mike Evans. If you know, you know. It's about to go down. And then we got the rematch from week 1 from when they played in Brazil as Green Bay is taking on Philly. Now, on the AFC side, as you know, Kansas City Chiefs got that number 1 seed. So the Chargers are taking on Houston. Ooh, this going to be a good one. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. And then we got my Denver Broncos heading out to Buffalo. And Von Miller already said he hates to do this to his former team. But guess what? I got faith in my Broncos. Let me know. What are y'all thinking? Any upsets looming? I got an upset. I think the Denver Broncos will go to Buffalo and beat the Bills 24-17. I'm saying it. I'm calling my shot. Let's go, Broncos. Congrats if your team made the playoffs. On the flip side of it, New England, you need to be ashamed of yourself. Firing Jared Mayo after 1 season, you didn't even let him try to reconstruct or do something with the team. You just fired him after one thing. Like, that's just messed up. And Jerry Jones, you knew damn well that Cooper Rush had an incentive if he played 60% of a snap. You just didn't want to pay that man. Don't give me that, oh, I didn't know. You knew what was in his contract. I'm Stormy, and that's all I got.
And speaking of that, we are on the NFL updates, which is news. And yeah, he's right about that. That was fucked up. Like, this dude, this is his first year. I know many of coaches that had their rookie year coaching and had terrible losses, like terrible records.
Yeah.
A Hall of Famer, by the way, Jimmy Johnson.
Yep.
1-15.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Maybe it was he was just there till he get the right person. But if he didn't let him know, that was a messed up move.
Oh, I can think of one thing that kind of played into this. Yeah. Yeah, I can think of one thing that played into this. What happened Sunday, yesterday in that game? Didn't the Patriots win?
Oh yeah, the Patriots won.
Yeah, and what did they? Yeah, and guess what? Just like they won and still lost because guess what? That eventually cost them.
That no one pick. I mean, but honestly, you get in trouble in NFL if you tank a game.
Yeah.
If you don't show up. So that's why I think a lot of people is really upset. I mean, like I said, Giant fans are upset because they beat the Colts, which took them up no one. And I tell you right now, I'm not mad because in the history, the Giants said we never needed the number 1 pick, and the history is boundaries. But there's a lot of teams that benefit off that number 1 spot. And when you do get that number 1 spot, sometimes it goes well, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it ruin the number one pick and they be bust forever, But I don't know. This is it's more to this story because I
Yeah,
tell you right now, if the former coach of the Titans who used to play with the Patriots
yeah,
is the
Mike
next head
Vrabel.
coach,
Yep.
because that's what they wanted in the beginning.
Yep.
I don't know. It's more. It's just like just like us wrestling fans. It's
Yep.
more to the story.
Yeah, I want to know what it is because
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
definitely want to know this.
yeah.
Unlike,
So I was about to say Mayo, like I said, Mayo was for a first time coach. It was actually he was somewhat decent, but like I said, you kind of don't have anything to work with in New England.
right, you got a rookie quarterback. You got a subpar defense. Your running game is here and there. Like, you don't know what you got. I think now they know what they got. Like if let's say if Drake get hurt, you got that nice backup. Hopefully that was not just a one time thing,
Yeah.
but you don't know what the hell you got, and they didn't give him a chance. But see, this the flip side of all this. He's not the only coach that got fired yesterday, but this one I kind of saw coming. This piece of shit. Or is I call him piece of shit because if you remember him as an Eagles coach, you know why. You know why he's a piece of shit. But he's still a Super Bowl coach, and he couldn't do nothing. I think he did take him to the playoffs, won a division with them, but sometimes veteran coaches get a 3-year window.
Yep.
And then if you don't do nothing in that 3 years, at least have 2 winning seasons after the 3 years, you might not make it to the 4th. So I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't get this one either. But in fairness to Dougie Ping, my ex-coach at one point in time, yeah, the Jaguars have rarely been a team that stayed constantly successful. Because I mean, they'll have a good year or two, and then they'll be right back to that same old 5-11 or worse team that we remember being for so many years. And yeah,
kind of sad. It's really sad because they got a squad.
Yeah, and the thing is, they can't sustain a said squad because, unfortunately, Jacksonville isn't like as big of a market. Like, say, all right, let me go through some other teams there. That they're not as big as Kansas City, well, even before Mahomes showed up, at least, or they're not as big as
shit. They're not as big as in their state.
Yeah. Well, you can't. You definitely going to compare them compared to Miami and Tampa.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they like the bottom of the bunch in their own state.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are 2 firings so far. As you know, every time we get to the last week of the season, we start doing that coach carousel, and well, these were the first 2.
I know a third that better happen.
Which team?
Who do you think? Said Mike McCarthy. If Mike McCarthy is still in Dallas after next year, then they deserve anything and everything they get.
Well, there you go. I mean, yeah. I ain't gonna add on to it. Just yeah. We do got some injuries. Unfortunately, the Green Bay Packers did play some of their starters. If you watch #HillsForLikeWrestling on our pre-show, you know we got a big Packer fan there, and he was upset how they lost to the Bears. Finally, the Bears finally beat them. We're gonna talk about that. But some consequences happened in this game. Almost 2, but you got 1. This dude's out for the rest of the season. That means he won't play the playoffs. He's one of the many wide receivers that Jordan Love's throw to, and Jordan Love almost got injured in this game, and they sat his ass down. Like, no, that's it. We can work with this for a week. We can't work with who we got as your backup, and it kind of
Hey, you know what? This is the risk of being a wild card team is that if you at number 7 and you're trying to get out of said seat, if you're trying to move up to at least 6, which is the only thing they could have done.
Oh, I think they are 6.
Nah, Packers are the 7. Yeah.
Packers is,
But
wow, yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's the one thing. Yeah, that's the one thing is like sometimes when you try to
Oh, did he get?
unfortunately, yeah, this is a shame because Christian Watson's a damn good receiver.
Yeah, he is, and they need all the receivers they can get. If you know they who they facing next.
Yeah,
Next thing is eliminations, and we all for the Falcons. It had to be done. They had one job, but either way, they're gonna be eliminated because even though they lost, they still got eliminated. They would have won, but
yeah,
I'll say this for Atlanta. It actually was a way better season than I thought it would have been. Shout out to Raheem, Hillside, New Jersey represent. But they got eliminated in the final week. The Bengals got eliminated, even though they did their job in Pittsburgh. And the Dolphins got eliminated, even though they didn't do their job, but they were eliminated anyway. There's so much to say about the Dolphins right now after what Tyreek Hill said his interview.
Oh,
a lot more shit coming out right now.
So I got to touch on that one.
Good.
Yeah,
Tyreek,
you're cheating. What you the dude that said, "Oh, Tua could be just as good of a passer as Patrick Mahomes"? Yeah, remember when you said that? Yeah. How'd that work out there for you, bro? Yeah.
I mean, he could have if he knew how to slide. If he knew how to take a hit instead of doing a damn this and concussion.
Yeah.
And where that Guardian hat.
All fairness, I was like, this is why people were skeptical about taking Tua at all because he had the same problem in college.
Listen, wow. I just said this to my son. It's kind of crazy. I'm about to say this online. Y'all don't eat. Y'all motherfuckers don't eat food. Y'all want to stay slim and all this stuff. Y'all got to eat and go in the weight room or something. This is what happens. Y'all get hit by these dudes that got 3 to 4 baby mamas and 18 kids and kind of y'all don't get hurt. So,
you ain't lying.
These are grown men. I'm just saying. Let's try to finish this off so we can get to this week 19. So this happened. We talking about some milestones. Speaking of that Buccaneers game, Mike Evans has tied for with Jerry Rice for 11 straight. Now the total record is 14, but to have it 11 straight years, he tied with the great Jerry Rice for 1,000 yards. And the way he did it was a gift. It was a gift, but he celebrated like he just won the Super Bowl. But people understand. Let me let people understand why he celebrated. He got $3 million for that 1,000 yards. I'll be celebrating too. I don't know if he's one of those people that got 3 or 4 baby mamas, but he got $3 million for going over 1,000 yards, and that team wanted him. It was no bullshit like Stormy said with Jerry Jones not getting rushes down snaps. He got the 1,000 yards. They had the game was over already, but he only needed like 5 yards, and he got 9. And they said, "All right, we can go home happy now. Let's celebrate. Got the division. It's cool." So congratulations to him on that. Anything you want to say on that?
Yeah, and to think that a couple weeks ago we weren't even sure if he was going to get it because remember, because I know he went down for a little while earlier in the season as well as Chris Godwin, and I had to say Mike Evans has always been a beast, dude, and 11 years in a row to get 1,000 yards receiving. And like I said, you just mentioned the only dudes, Jerry Rice. Man, you want to talk about some company to be in? You can't ask for a greater company than that.
I mean, did you see the list of people that had the most 1,000-yard seasons in wide receivers? Uh, he's in a great company of Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers. So, and just remember this, folks. If you want to do some real what the fuck or what ifs, he went to college with Johnny Manziel. He was Johnny Manziel's number receiver. He's the reason why Johnny Manziel got the Heisman Trophy. Look at that. Let's think about that for a minute. And though he got Super Bowl ring, he's a bona fide Hall of Famer. So congratulations to Mike Evans. Good luck to the Buccaneers against Washington at home. Next milestone got to go to the great Aaron Rodgers. I know I got on his case this season, but to throw 500 touchdowns and be the fifth quarterback to do so is still a remarkable feat. We don't know the future for Aaron. We don't know was that his final jet game. We don't know if that was his final game. But the fact that he at least he walked out as a winner, I guess that's a plus. He threw. We're gonna talk about that game. I don't want to really talk about the stats, but we're just gonna talk about this milestone. So congratulations to him on that. Yeah, another bona fide first ballot Hall of Famer, for sure. But that's not it. So before we get out of here, we got some offensive awards right now. Not awards, but at least people that won the title. First things first. This man, even though I don't know why nobody put him in the MVP conversation, but I know why. He's on a losing team, but this dude led the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Of course, Barkley is the leading rusher. I'm still mad that he didn't get that record, but as you just said, somebody got injured and missed.
Yep.
He played a smart business move. Yeah. So good for him.
Yeah, I was one of those people that was like, I was upset with it, but I was like, damn. But then when I remember what happened to AJ Brown last year, I was like, yeah, maybe that might be a good thing.
Man, look, I was in here like it would serve the Giants right if you break the record. Yeah. I think he could have broke the record the first half. I'm telling y'all, he could have got 100 yards the first half.
Consider how the Giants. Well, I didn't see the game, but seeing how the Giants allegedly played, yeah, I can see what. Yeah, I can see the break that game. Yeah.
When we get that game, I'm going to tell you something. The Giants, the first half, he could have broke that record. The second half, they start fighting. Like I said, we were talking more about that. But the next thing is the Triple Crown wide receiver, 127 receptions, 1,708 yards, 17 receptions. He led the league in all three categories. Why the Bengals are not in the playoffs, I will never know. But that's all we got
for the record. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, aside for the record, yeah, that's probably the only reason. But LSU connection doing it again. Burrow, Chase. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. There's a lot of teams that are probably sleeping a little nicer that the Bengals aren't in the playoffs.
There's only one team that's sleeping better, and they need the Kansas City Chiefs. That's all. And we're gonna talk about why Kansas City. I can say the Ravens. I gotta say the Ravens too. Well,
they're playing.
Yeah, but
they should have had that one game won, but that's another story.
Yeah, I was about to bring that game up. They should have. That game probably would have put them in the playoffs. Yes, I said Triple Crown. Yes, I did. I said Triple Crown. You know, he also said Aaron Rodgers may retire. He might. Yeah. We don't know. He said he gonna talk to the right people, and
that's can find his way out the darkness.
Yeah. So let's get to this recap. Week 18 started on a Saturday and a cold day in Baltimore. Baltimore did their job on Derrick Henry's birthday. 35-10. Cleveland was just being Cleveland. Did not help no one. did not help Pittsburgh for nothing. And I mean, Lamar did his thing with the no look. He did the Steph Curry in the football game. Not everybody gonna try to do that shit.
Yep.
I swear.
Well, between him and Mahomes kind of already does it too, but
Mahomes does the no look pass, but no one I never saw Mahomes throw it, and before he even go past the line, should turn around and do this.
Yep.
Lamar did it. Now I think Bryce Young did it. Now everybody gonna try to do that shit. But
first of all, to the king himself, King Henry. Yeah. Happy birthday. First of all, and I'm gonna tell you what. You better be lucky that John Harbaugh didn't feed him the ball early. Well, actually, Eric Dickerson better be lucky that John Harbaugh didn't feed that man the football earlier, because I tell you what, the way he was running, he could have wound up breaking that record.
I wouldn't have been mad either way. Like just to have two running backs in the same season over 2,000 yards would have been awesome. Period. Record broke or not. Because now you're going to show that you're going to show the value of a running back again.
Yep.
And that's going to be probably one of my off-season episodes of the value of a running back. I don't know how much I said it on here, but I'm making sure I remember it. Lamar is he's one of the front runners for MVP. I don't want to get into that conversation because it's either MVP or Offensive Player of the Year, but they don't like to give no other position the MVP these days. Like the last person non-quarterback was Adrian Peterson, but that was wrong. The Vikings, they had no passing, nothing. They made the playoffs with that running back. So, the Ravens not only won the game, but they won the division. They are the North champs. They run the North now. I think again. Didn't they win it last year?
Yeah. Because they were the number 1 seed last year.
Yeah. So they keep their grip on the North, which I think that made them the number 3 seed in the playoffs. So congratulations to them. But then we get to the other side of the game, man. Oh boy. To go into playoffs, to limp in the playoffs, 4 straight losses for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Right, that ain't limping, but man, that's more like rolling up in a wheelchair, right?
Okay, roll up a ridge. I was you being nice. I was gonna say crawl. Either way, George Pickett did not show up. And that's their best receiver. I mean, it is news. It is news when you're facing the team you have owned him. I'm talking about the Steelers. What I'm talking about him stat wise, he had big games against the Bengals. Shout out to the Bengals defense though; they had them confused the whole game of pass rush, of blitz coverages, and all. They had Pittsburgh confused the whole game, and had Russell Wilson look pedestrian out there. On the other side, the Bengals did their thing, but if they would have came to the playoffs, they would have been missing Higgins. I think Higgins got hurt. I think in the second.
You cold-blooded for that one.
Wait. Hey.
I know. This has been getting into goodies one time too many.
See, man, you got to say him. Hey, you go this. I know one of y'all gonna do it, but the Steelers. I don't know because now guess who y'all facing in the playoffs? We're gonna talk about that. I think Stormy already said it. You facing your buddies, but this is the rubber match, 1-1. But the last time y'all faced them, y'all look good. So they didn't look good at all. So yeah, Pittsburgh crawls into the playoffs. Cincinnati Bengals at this point in time was still alive,
but you gotta wait till Sunday. Yeah, had to wait till Sunday late afternoon.
That was crazy. They had to wait all the way to 4 o'clock. Not even 4 o'clock. You gotta say 7, but
7:30ish, something like that.
Yeah, well, it was already like the game was already like over. We're gonna get to that game. It was pretty much over. Like Kansas City did not.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we hit the Saturday games. We now hit the Sunday games. The Eagles with most of their starters, their star players out. Hurts, AJ, Barkley. A lot of people was upset. There was some people that actually drove 1,000 miles to see Barkley break the record. They must don't watch the sports news at all because we knew on freaking Friday he was not playing. But the Eagles show that they got some good players behind the starters. But I want to celebrate this because y'all facing the Giants. So, but at the same time, for the Giants, their one and only bright spot, Malik Neighbors, caught a franchise record of 109 receptions. Congratulations to him. Giants, I don't know what you're going to do this offseason, but I saw y'all scheduled for next year. Y'all only won one home game this year. I don't think y'all gonna win any home games next year unless y'all fucking straighten out shit right now.
The new general manager.
I mean, like right now, bro. That schedule is spooky.
Yeah, matter of fact, you know what? Get a whole new front office. I mean, new owner. And
whoa. Don't touch the owner. It's don't.
The Bears.
No. Do not touch the owner. You touch the GM. Maybe the coach and the coaching staff. The owners is not the problem. The owners is a mirror. That's staying in the family.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Hey, I would have said the same with the Steelers too, because with all due respect to them, and even though I'm a traditionalist when it comes to football, but I was about to say, dang, the Bears, they need something because the way they messed this season up for themselves. Hey, what's up, Jumpstart? Yeah. The way the Giants messed them season up is mess a season up royally, but not to the point where they literally screwed their entire franchise. Saquon was bad enough.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Cutting him. That's like, what in the world is happening up there in MetLife?
I don't know the financial things. I don't know if that saved the money, and I think it probably did. I'm not sure. But what I am going to say this: your draft picks better be some smart moves. Your free agent picks, because now you supposedly got enough money to get some talented free agents. You better hope they want to come to the Giants first of all. Better be some smart moves. This should be a wake up call. Evaluation of when you got something, and which y'all do in Malik Neighbors, you better make sure you keep him. Y'all did this shit to Odell. Y'all did this shit to Barkley. Don't do this. Now you gotta build around this. No disrespect to Tracy, he's a good running back, but again, you're average when it comes to your line, as seen in Philly. Philly line got their running back 2,000 yards. They also got Hurts uniform damn near clean almost every game. It's not a lot of times I heard him sacked when he's in the pocket. Most of the time he gets sacked is when he's scrambling. So, the Giants got a lot to fix with. Let me talk to the winning team over here, the Eagles. The Eagles made a business decision with Saquon Barkley. Saquon wanted to do it. They said no. Probably was a smart move after seeing all the rest of the games with playoff teams that let their starters play. They want to make sure everybody up 100% because, one, they playing the very next week. There's no bye week for the Eagles.
Yep.
So they're playing the very next week at home. They got a home game. If pretty much they starting the playoff season the same way they started the regular season against the Packers, and they knew how that game went, so they want to make sure everybody's 100%.
Yeah.
So
thankfully, the one thing they ain't got to worry about is they ain't got to worry about that field no more.
Oh yeah. God, good Lord, y'all home now, so it should be straight. But then again, y'all had Barkley there. He made it look good. Now you got Barkley on y'all field. I know y'all gonna be mad if he goes over 100. As soon as he goes over 100 yards, that could have been a damn record. Listen. It's playoffs. He wants a ring. Okay, he go.
Like I said, like that old classic time. So it don't mean a thing if you ain't got the ring.
Do I?
It's stereotype. That's how we do,
Hey,
y'all.
hey, brother, we some Jersey motherfuckers. So don't get it twisted. So that's what I'm saying. Eagles beat the Giants 20-13. Eagles advance to the playoffs. They are the NFC East champs. They are the number 2 seed. Next game we have this game. Oh, let me tell you something about this game. I had a brain fart because I was watching Wrestle Kingdom and New Japan Wrestle Dynasty.
Yep.
Early morning, I wake up and I see the Oilers against the Texans. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I just did the football. Crazy. I just did the football cards, and I just did the Houston Oilers Titans book. So I was like, oh, these motherfuckers didn't. Oh no. But in the words of JJ Watt, Tennessee let the damn Texans get those uniforms. Y'all are 0-2 or 0-3 against the Texans when y'all wear that uniform. It don't belong to y'all. It belongs to the great city of Houston, Texas.
Yep.
Stop.
Yeah, y'all about as bad as Tampa Bay with the creamsicles, but that's about starting to talk.
Leave the creamsicles alone. The creamsicles are classics now. Classics.
Hey. Yeah, I'm just saying, but you remember how often Tampa Bay used to lose in the mother, but that's no story another time. Right? Let me get to this game.
That's a whole other story, a whole other show. Oh, but yeah, the Texans was limping. They didn't look good Christmas.
Nope.
But they came in with a running game, a 92-yard running play for Pierce. Really much opened the game up. Texans held on to win 23-14. If I did this for the Giants, I'm going to do this for the Texans. Clean house. Get yourself a quarterback. Get yourself a running back because Pollard ain't it. You thought he was it. He ain't it.
I'll say this right now. Tennessee, but they got some time to think about it. What they're going to do with that number 1 pick?
Oh yes. They are on the clock right now as we speak. They are number 1. We will show you later the draft order that is officially now done. It's for the first 18 picks. The rest of the teams we go find out after the playoffs. But yeah, I mean they didn't tank either because they was trying to play. Oh, we're gonna talk about those Raiders. Trust me, we're gonna talk about the Raiders. But 23-14, the Houston Texans beat the Houston Tennessee Oilers in Tennessee. Next game. Yeah.
Yep. And the reason why the Titans got the number 1 pick.
Because the Patriots decide to win their game against the second string Buffalo Bills. But Buffalo Bills in their defense, they were going for records. Cook have, I think, either tied or broke O.J. Simpson's rushing touchdown for a season.
Mm-hmm.
As a team as a whole, they got a record I think no one has, which is 30 for 30. 30 passing, 30 rushing touchdowns in the season. But then they put all their starters away. Honestly, Josh came in, hand the ball off, and left. He came in, hut 1, hut 2, hand the ball off, and waved the crowd and left.
Arrive, raise hell, and leave.
Yep, that's it. That's all he did. But this guy, number 19, that guy, I didn't know who the fuck he was. They might have a quarterback controversy next year. Whoever the coach is, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. I do gotta say this though, Patriots. Did you not learn from the Giants last week? I mean, you had the number 1%. You had the number 1 pick in your hands, and then you win, and then you ain't got it. Now you done sent it to Tennessee, where, hopefully this time hopefully this time the Titans will actually get a quarterback that don't put like mayo in his coffee. I'm sorry, Will Levis. I'm never gonna let you live that down ever. Yeah.
It's like you ain't gonna let me live that down. Every time you talk about it, I want to throw the fuck up. But the one thing about the Patriots, their draft, I don't even think they even, thanks to Bill Belichick, they're not used to freaking drafting first rounders that much. So,
at least not this high.
Yeah, definitely not this high. Definitely not this high. So I guess like fuck it. We don't need no one pick. Yes, you do. Like y'all different than other teams. The Patriots is that they got a running back than Stevens. Wide receiver, I don't know. But you need a quarterback to throw the wide receivers so we can see what they got. Y'all got 2 quarterbacks, so y'all need to draft a quarterback. Y'all don't. So I guess they said, fuck it, we can win. I got 2 quarterbacks. You still need a high draft pick, which y'all still got. So we'll see what happens when it's y'all turn. But y'all on the clock too. Like listen, all y'all that top 18, y'all on the clock. Hopefully y'all pick the right pick and we have a more exciting league next year. But 23-16, and not to say this, Buffalo came to play too. Those second stringers came to play. So let's not say they just thought they were gonna make it easy for the Patriots. They didn't. But 23-16, Buffalo goes in, number 2 seed. They got a home game. I think they facing Denver. We'll see. We'll see. But next game, the Bears. After how many seasons? Damn, they finally beat the Packers. Almost the same exact way they lost this year. The same field goal length, the same side of the hash. And he kicked it where no one could block it, and it went through. And a good game by Williams, by the way. Good game by Williams. Good game, DJ Moore. They did some trickery on the return. I think it was a kickoff. Punt. I think it was punt. A little trickery there for the game. But the Packers, man, I understand it's the Bears. I understand it's over 100-year rivalry.
Yep.
Y'all should have just played love for probably 1 quarter, maybe. And that's it. Y'all almost got him hurt. Yeah. I mean, just think about what I'm saying here, because it was a hit on Malik Willis, right? That's his name, right?
Yeah.
He got speared, and he should have saw it coming because it was on his front. This dude came straight to his face and speared him hard. No penalty either. No targeting, none of that. Straight up hit. That could have been love.
Yep.
So
this goes back to what I mentioned earlier. It's like when you're a wild card team and you're trying to play up, that's when you put yourself that's why you try to put yourself in a risk, because nobody wants to be that number 7 seed. because that means you definitely guaranteed to go on a road where even if you're a 5 and a 6, you might luck out and possibly get a home game at some point if you make it far enough. But as far as the Bears go, well, you finally snapped it. Good Lord, was it a 10-game losing streak or whatever it was?
It was 11 game winning streak. 11 games.
Yeah, 11-game losing streak. Damn. Yeah, I was about to say, you know what? And guess what, Bears? You know what? You don't get the hit. You know what? Actually, should have said after this game was over. Yeah, they should have pulled Aaron Rodgers and said, "Guess what, Packers? Y'all don't own us. Y'all don't own us anymore."
You know what? I think Aaron probably. That's why Aaron played good, because he's like, shoot, see, I just want to show the Packers they still need me because they beat you finally. I mean, it was it was a good game for the Bears, like the Bears' future. But the Packers, man, I mean, y'all almost messed this shit up, man. I can't stress that enough. um, and the offense didn't look well. Again, the offense was the second stringers. So, and I think McKinley almost got injured too. So that's your number one defensive back. He almost got hurt. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Some business decisions is just what it is. Y'all gotta go through all the away games. So be it. Don't ever say it didn't. It never happened. The Steelers did it. The Giants did it. The away team could make it.
Well, yeah, that is true.
So,
But at the same time, though, yeah, there have been some teams that like been road warriors all the way through. But yeah, just because they've done it, don't mean that they like to do it.
I mean, no, don't like the. I mean, I'll be a paying motherfucker because I love to quiet down the home team. Oh yeah, I love to quiet them down. But that's it. That's what we're gonna stay in. The Bears won 24-22, game-winning field goal. Congratulations to them. Hopefully they can build up with what they got because they got a squad once if they healthy. Next game, she got a squad. The Colts. Too bad you couldn't do this last week, huh?
Yep. You probably would have been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because Denver's still one of the ends.
Oh, we're still in the conversation. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this game. Honestly, like
that's all that goes.
Yeah, it took y'all to go to overtime to beat the Jaguars. Jaguars, as they always do, they play hard, but again, did not say the franchise, did not say the coach. Next game. The emotions. The emotions from this game.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, I was keep on saying to the cows come home, if you will hear me, don't just listen. I want you to hear every fucking syllable I say. I am a Baker Mayfield supporter. Since y'all don't like fan, I support this dude since
I like fan.
I like, well, some people don't like the word fan. Like, oh, everybody's a fan. All right, I support this dude since he was in Oklahoma. Okay, well, he had a chip on his shoulder, and he still got that chip on his shoulder. No, don't say that. Nikki can hear you. Oh,
I don't got on the black cowboy head, so.
Well, that had but they kind of the Buccaneers kind of scared me this game though. The Saints had a 16-6 lead on them.
But that's the thing when you play a division opponent in these final weeks and when he ain't got nothing to lose. Yeah. That's why week 18 is always crazy because when one team's trying to play for something in the playoff and the other team, and other teams like kind of this don't have no effect on us. It's like spades. Scared money don't make money.
Shoot. Well, they ain't run no table on them, but they made their books. And like I said earlier, it was not so when Evans came in, all he needed was 85 yards to get 1,000. The Saints was not making it easy, but because they was trying to double team and triple team him. But the other wide receivers, like my man right here, McClain, McMillan, I should say, McMillan saved the day. He made some great catches. He almost cost them a game with the little celebration. So you can do this. You can't do this. They like a gun. So they did. They did give it all.
I think this 4 straight division titles for Tampa now.
Yes, back to back. They won. Let's see. They won 2.
Like since Brady.
Yeah, they won 2 with Brady.
Yep.
And they won 2 with Baker. Baker, I think he found a home there. I know a lot of Cleveland Brown, even some Carolina fans, like, why you couldn't do that with us? Baker did do that with y'all, Cleveland. He actually got you a playoff victory. Something went wrong. Who
gave up on him too soon. In fairness, Baker was throwing a few too many interceptions still. But
He's still gonna throw interceptions. I mean,
Yeah.
how can you imagine this? Baker Mayfield could have been with the Rams right now.
Oh yeah.
So, for the Saints, I know what happened in New Orleans this past holidays, New Year's. We got a homeboy named Ziggy. He lives down Baton Rouge, not that far from New Orleans. So it was. I know they had that in their mind too. They want to play hard for the city. Trust me, New Orleans, with all the drama that y'all had with the hurricanes and all that stuff. The one team that will fight for y'all is the Saints.
Yep.
So, but unfortunately, it was not for this game. The Buccaneers did their part,
Yep.
and they won. So let's just say the Buccaneers will have lost though.
Yeah.
But wait, before I do that, before I say this, congratulations to the NFC South champs. Congratulations.
Yep.
What?
And they actually won. I will get to that one a little bit later.
Oh yes, let's get to that now.
Yeah.
The Panthers, you just said this, where a team don't have nothing to win and play spoiler. So let's say the Buccaneers would have lost.
Yep.
All the Falcons had to do was win this game and break. They had the tiebreaker.
Yep.
No, sir, Mister
Bryce, baby.
No, we're gonna start calling him. We're gonna start calling him Grim Reaper too. Knowing all his wins, something happened to the opposing team.
Yep.
Something happens to him. So now what he just did was end the Falcons season for good. Like done. Like this is not the way. Not to say the Falcons wasn't fighting, but they was fighting from behind.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, now I know he was going with that Grim Reaper 2 comment now because let's see. Eliminated the Cardinals. Now he eliminated the Falcons.
Eliminated the Falcons, eliminated the Cardinals, got New Orleans coach fired, got Daniel Jones traded to Minnesota mid-season. This man is killing people. But I'm happy for him because, like I said in the beginning of the season, he was distracted. Whoever that girl he was dating was not focused. When they benched him, it seemed like that smacks him into reality. He's been playing very well. Win or loss, he's been playing very, very well, very good, and as a number one overall pick should.
Yeah.
So hopefully the future is bright for them. They got Mike Sanders for running back of y'all for the Eagles that played good in this game. They got a veteran wide receiver that used to play in Minnesota.
Yeah.
He's back to form. The defense they probably got to work on, as you see all those points. But the Panthers go all into the season with this. How they end the season, we might have to look at them next year. They put the right pieces in.
Yeah, like I tell you, Atlanta, it's your swag surfing now. Yeah,
No.
because I'll tell you what, y'all done wiped out.
No. We said this last night, and I'm gonna say it again. Ever since that Super Bowl, 28-3, they had not been right ever since.
Nope.
Ever since. And y'all got that nice ass building y'all playing. This is wrong. This is wrong.
Listen, you know what? You know what it is though? I think it's the curse of the Georgia Dome. Yeah.
Could be. How dare y'all knock down the building that Dion built? How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, I was about to say, matter of fact, and even though he ain't been on there in a hot minute, y'all still have Matt Ryan going, fuck.
Yeah. No, you know what? If you say you got to like my man on Kiss the Dragon, he's like, fuck. He sung it. You gotta say it like that. Well, we're gonna go off this game. 44-38 overtime victory for the Panthers. They ended on a high note. Hopefully, they keep the momentum going next year. Next game. Oh, this game was. The Cowboys. How y'all?
Or you about to answer it right there? You just
Right. That's why I
Cowboys.
stopped. That's why I stopped. Like.
The accident, so the wheel go from the accident on the big Jumbotron. The accident, y'all gotta recognize there's a black cat running around that franchise. Say it with me.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere in that stadium. Like, I don't know. But on the bright side for the Cowboys, I hope Trey Lance show how good he was and he get the hell out of there. Go to a team that needs you, man.
Yeah.
Because you played all right. You played good enough that y'all should have won. Your defense didn't hold their end of the bargain. And we're going to talk about their defense right now because I'm going to say this. I've been saying this all season, and now it's the all season. Now, Parsons, now you can do your fucking podcast. Now.
Yeah.
Okay? That's when you do your podcast. You got a whole all season now. Do your podcast. When the season starts next year, you better fucking cancel that goddamn podcast.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm not a Cowboy fan. You're not a Cowboy fan, but we respect.
Oh no, that's why I hope you keep it going because you know what? Every time he keep opening his mouth, stuff like this wind up happening. So Micah, keep your podcast going for as long as you in Dallas, there, brother.
And I don't know if I said this last week, but I'm gonna say it this week. That comment you said after that Eagles game was the most stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. Let's take the scoreboard out.
No,
you didn't, bro. No, you didn't. No.
Bro, when Micah said, or go, damn jumps. That although he was funny with that one too. You know, half of that team need to be cleaning cars, but that's another story, another time.
That's a whole other story. But I'm not. I probably sound like I'm a Cowboy fan, but I respect people that got game. He got game. When you got people comparing you. No, because it upsets me when you got people comparing you to the greatest, Lawrence Taylor. They did this shit with Mac. They did this shit with you. You're nowhere near what Mac was. But you want to do a podcast. Then you want to do a podcast with someone that's playing with your rival team. No. We will be buddies out all season, not during the season. I'm supposed to play.
I'll just say this right now.
I'm just marking.
To go back to that conversation, I didn't get a chance to talk about that one last week. Yeah, Micah. Yeah. Bro, you can't take away plays in a game where you lost 41-7, bro.
41-7.
I mean, hell, the start of the game, Cooper Rush threw a pick six, bro. After that alone should have told you how this game is going to go for y'all. But just to go to this game, can we now officially say Jaden Daniels is Rookie of the Year?
Yes.
I mean,
he is Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year.
I mean, the mid is Mr. Clutch. I mean, the Bears game, Eagles game, this game Sunday. The man loves winning at the last second.
If he's not Rookie of the Year, and y'all give it to Bo Nix, just because he cleared the Broncos playoff drop, I'm gonna say something's wrong with y'all. Yeah. Something's wrong with y'all. Because Jay's been playing like this from the start of the season. Bo had to pick up each week. Jay's been playing like this from week 1 over to week 18. Yeah. And
Lord knows Washington needed a whole, and with all due respect to them, but if anybody knew all the stuff Washington been through, I mean, that damn stadium, and like I said, I will not repeat the joke I made a couple weeks ago about what that stadium could remind you of. Of course, you got Daniel Snyder, and Lord knows everybody under the sun covered all
that should be number one. That should be number one. The ownership, ownership. I
was trying to not to mention Snyder, but you can't. You kind of can't mention it.
I would say you can't. You got to. Like when you talk about their misfortunes, it starts with him. It starts with him. Like usually we say that with all owners. Yep. But like him and Jerry Jones, it starts with those.
Well, Snyder definitely did.
Yeah.
But I mean, you think of how quickly they turned this around when Josh Harris got up in there. And then Jaden Daniels come through, Terry McLaurin. McLaurin's been there for a minute, but
scary Terry.
Yep, and he showed why he was scary.
Oh my goodness, that
And
last
I'm gonna
catch.
tell you this right now. Washington may be the one team I do not want to play against at any point in this playoff.
Between them and the Rams,
Yeah.
because the Rams been finding ways to win, and my God, bro, between those two, especially Washington, because if you stop their running, then you guys try to stop their passing, and their defense is waking up. So,
not only that, but if you're within a field goal or less, if you're like have less than touchdown, it's like like I said, I just brought up 3 examples of Jaden Daniels winning the game with the last minute touchdown or whatever.
That it kills. He kills dreams. He's a dream killer. But shout out to Washington. Washington goes into Dallas, get their revenge for the loss they got from Dallas in their home, and beat Dallas in the last game of the season. This is why you get your division rounds on the last 2 games, because it means more to beat your division rival. Cowboys lose to Washington 23-19 next game. And the reason why the Bengals and the Dolphins not in the playoffs, and I'm gonna say this right now. I think the reporter said it. I think somebody else said it. Denver, keep these uniforms.
All the Orange Crush.
Orange Crush uniforms for the rest of the goddamn playoffs. Don't go back to keep.
Well, actually, I can't because they're on the road.
I mean, you can wear the white ones, the white jerseys. Just keep the uniform. Keep the uniform. It brings back my childhood. Keep those. But we made some history in this game. First history. It's been a long time since I go say 2012 since Andy Reid been shut out.
Yep.
Okay. And Kansas City, you petty ass motherfuckers. Y'all could at least play some people. Y'all play y'all 3rd string. Not y'all first, second, y'all 3rd string with the exception of Carson Wentz. But 3rd, this is like they didn't even know the playbook. They playing basic practice plays. It is not fair. Denver did not give a fuck who's on the field. They did what they had to do to get to the playoffs. Shout out to Denver. Shout out to Bo Nix. Shout out to Sean Payton. You know, the shit you did last year to Russell Wilson was uncalled for. But you are a Super Bowl winning coach, and hopefully you can bring some joy to Denver. But you ain't gonna do it because you're away. You're the away team. So, and I hope I think if I look at that tournament, if y'all win your game,
they go back to Kansas City in a couple.
Yeah, we want to see it was a different game.
Yeah, I would say this though. This is one thing I don't like about these type of games, because teams are going to probably look up, but it's like I think back. Since we had the Packers and the Bears earlier, I think back to 2010, 2011 season when the Packers actually won their Super Bowl. Yeah. Final week of the regular season, Bears had a chance to knock them out up at Lambeau. Didn't do it. And then guess what was the NFC Championship game in Soldier Field? Bears, Packers. We all remember how that one went.
Oh,
yeah, because I think Jay Cutler literally rode himself out of Chicago.
Oh yeah, because he didn't show up. I mean,
he did, but
someone was in that uniform, but it wasn't him.
Yeah, and then he spent half his time on that damn stationary bike. But that's no story.
That's a whole nother.
But anyway, congratulations, Broncos, in this one. Next.
Oh yes. So one more thing about this game before we go to. So with that being said, with the Broncos winning this game, as I stated earlier, it didn't make no difference if the Dolphins would have won against the Jets, and damn sure didn't make no difference because the Bengals beat the Steelers. They was the overall win or go home team. They had their own destiny. Broncos stayed the course, did their job. They're in the playoffs. So 38-0. But I tell you, if there's a rematch in the playoffs, it's not going to be like this. We already know this. So next game, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. They clinched the playoffs when they did that. I just fucking forgot to do that part. Congratulations to them. But wear that uniform. Wear those old school uniforms. Next game that didn't mean shit, but it mean a lot.
Oh, no. Wait a minute.
That's
partially wrong.
No. I said it didn't mean nothing, but it mean a lot. It mean a lot.
Yeah.
Which mean is it didn't help the Seahawks go to the playoffs, but it did hurt where the Rams was seated.
Yeah, because remember I talked about that 2-for-1 for Tampa? Yeah. This is why.
This was it. Yeah. They was the number 3 seed. Now they the number 4 seed. Yeah. So, but I still be scared of the Rams because they'll find a way to win. But
them at Minnesota, and that's a rematch right there.
Not just a rematch. You bringing in a 14-win team as the away team.
Yeah. This
is where I kind of disagree with the NFL with these. Because they won the division, they should have a home. I think.
Who just brought this up the other day? I was like,
Well, yesterday, our boy light skin Gaijin, he said it best. They should take something from the NBA.
Yeah. Do you like the division things as well?
No. Like like you win your division, yeah, but it will still go by record.
Oh yeah.
And
it's like even if you're division, but you'll still play a lower seed though.
Yeah. Like congratulations, you won the division, but
one and only.
What's going on, my guy? Yeah, you won the division, but bro, your record does not match what they done. Like we've seen this constantly, especially for the past 2 decades.
Yeah, I think Seattle had one of those types where the Saints were 11-5, but yet they had to play in Seattle on the road.
Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong, the home game helps out, as you saw that game. The Seahawks won that game. The Panthers beat. I remember the Panthers had a losing record with the playoffs. They won their division, and they beat
7-8-1. Yeah,
right. So I mean, I get that, but I'm sorry. It's just like this. I don't know how to say this shit because they did all that for nothing to be still a away team. I don't agree with it. I just don't agree with it. But back to this game. I don't want to overshadow this game. It was a fun game for Gino. Gino got some money. All he had to do was get I think he had to get 100-something yards. He got that in the first quarter. Then he got an extra $200,000 $250,000 from something else he did, and plus they got a victory. And they got 10. Oh, and then he got some more money for getting the Seahawks winning 10 games this season. So, hey, puts that money in the bank. Oh wait, we got a question, Reese.
Yep.
He said, "What y'all think about Tyreek Hill? On the lead? We're gonna get to that in a minute.
We kind of touched on this a little earlier, but
we're gonna talk more about it in a minute because I think that's probably the next game. But the Seahawks came in kind of messed up the mindset of the Rams. Thought they was gonna be number 3, now they number 4, and they're refacing the 5th seed. Yeah, the 5th seed.
Yeah, which
would be Minnesota. So good luck with that because Minnesota is pissed.
Yeah.
Speaking of
5 seeds and a team that understood the assignment, and Chargers, well, they got a real big benefit because they got to know what happened. They got to figure out how they were going to play this because of how the Steelers and the Bengals did. And now with the golden opportunity, Chargers took advantage of it and they move up, and now they're down to 5th seed instead of the 6th seed.
Which again, I gotta give Coach Harbaugh his due, man. If nobody don't, I definitely got to, since I'm a Michigan fan. This dude he's a winner everywhere he goes. He was a winner at San Diego State. He was a winner at Stanford. Came to the 49ers and changed their franchise, took them to a Super Bowl. left, went to Michigan, changed that college because if y'all know, we was down and out for a long time. Michigan, that was. It got to the national championship. Came here where everybody said, "Hi, what he gonna do is Los Angeles Chargers." He got into the playoffs their first year.
Hey, wait! I just thought of something now. I think this is the first year since they moved to LA that both the Rams and the Chargers have both been in the playoffs.
There's one gonna have a home game, the other one not. Still though, it's a good time to be in Los Angeles right now. Great time. Hey, definitely a good time you in Los Angeles tonight, but that's a whole nother story. A whole nother podcast. But unless I don't know. That's like I said, another podcast.
Anyway. Oh yeah, it's about 20 minutes.
So Chargers did their job. They beat the Raiders. I don't know what the future is for Antonio Pierce. But
I hope he gets.
I hope he stays. I actually hope he stays with the Raiders. But shout out to their rookie tight end who truly got the record, 112 receptions.
Brock Bowers
and yards. He broke Mike Dixon's record of rookie tight end yards. So they got a bright future. They got a nice running back. They got two running backs actually, and they gotta get that quarterback situation. So, but 34-20, the Chargers did their job. They are in the playoffs. Oh shit! What happened? Oh, don't do that.
JEST.
They won. As I said earlier, he got his milestone, 500 touchdowns. He said Antonio Pierce should be the next coach. But y'all got a lot of options. Y'all even talked to Rex. The Jets talked to Rex to come back.
Yep.
And if Rex come back, he's running the show his way or no way. I'm telling y'all that. 32-20 beating their rivals, the Dolphins. So the Jets, either way, was going to play spoiler to the Dolphins.
Yep. And now we go back to one and only question. Yeah. I'm like this, and we kind of alluded to this earlier, but for benefit of those who might have missed it, it's like, Tyreek, I know you wanted to get what you was worth to Kansas City, and I know they couldn't match it, so you went to Miami, but you saw that grass ain't as green on the other side because. Yeah, see, the Chiefs had a line that could protect the quarterback. The Dolphins, not so much. And, the other difference. When Mahomes run, he gets hurt every now and then, but at least he could come back. Or two, on the other hand, you hit him, he's about as down as a Tyson opponent in the 80s.
Listen, Tua, I don't know. Mahomes is an ex-baseball player. So Mahomes know how to slide. Tua don't know how to slide.
Yeah,
that's the problem with a lot of quarterbacks. Y'all in the weight room. Y'all think y'all team shake and bake. Oh man, he don't know how to slide, and a lot of quarterbacks because y'all in the weight room. Y'all think y'all gonna take that hit. I told y'all these are grown ass men with baby mama drama, and they gonna knock y'all ass out and take the frustration out on y'all. Y'all quarterback, and not for nothing. The rules already helped y'all asses out enough. So, but y'all want to do? Who was it? Who was that got hurt real bad, and because they thought he was gonna slide, and he didn't.
Or it's remember you just had Trevor Lawrence a couple weeks ago on a
Trevor Lawrence, who had a late slide, like and all this stuff. Y'all get hurt. That's on y'all. I mean, head injury, head injuries, on their concussions, their body, because some of these quarterbacks ain't big. Tua definitely ain't big. He's from the great state of Hawaii. And got some Samoa in him, but
it's Polynesian,
Samoan. But
it's like, but that's proof. Not all them island boys got hard heads.
No. We just don't know what he been doing before football. That's But
Yeah.
yeah, the Jets did their job because we got Harry. I'm trying to see this thing tonight here.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Here we go.
They finally beat. Oh no.
Cardinals.
Yeah, beat them. Yeah.
49.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. This is just a pride win.
It's a problem, but the 49ers went through more running backs than a hook could go. And never mind. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. But almost every running back got hurt this season. Damn near, even the ones that get off the streets got hurt. And then
I was about to say,
defense.
Yeah, the 49ers said, the 49ers had like more broken legs than like an all-you-can-eat buffet. If KFC had an all-you-can-eat buffet and you was like getting out the drumsticks.
I know what season they had. It's a lot of injuries. I'm not even gonna hold you on the 49ers.
Yeah, matter of fact, you know what? You can make a San Francisco version of Operation. Just get like have Sam wear the 49ers helmet.
Violence, y'all. I'm off this. Next game. He chose violence, bro. The game of the week, and it seemed like it was.
At least on paper, it should have been. But see this.
First of all, shout out to Grip.
Speaking of uniforms to keep.
Actually, you know what? I thought they was going to do this uniform, but I thought they were going to have the black helmets, and I thought the Vikings would come up. They're all white with the white helmets, but hey, I take what I get. Sonic had a great game. 4 touchdowns over 170 total yards. He showed up. He wanted this game. Golf almost.
All of Detroit did. Like I said, they remember like being a game short, having home field last year. And I was like, they came out wanting Dan Campbell. Forever thank you for this name line since you were the one going. They wanted kneecaps. They got kneecaps, and let me tell you, oh Lord, you gotta come to Detroit in January.
Oh yes, I never thought I would hear that.
And even though Ford Field is indoors, damn it, I don't care. That Midwest gets anybody that's up in that section. Y'all know how cold that Midwest gets around them great.
Y'all don't understand that I never heard that sentence in my lifetime. I never heard that the road to the Super Bowl goes through Detroit. Never.
Yeah,
never.
And that's even when Barry was on the team.
Never heard that. Y'all don't know how important this is for the city of Detroit. Go by Detroit.
Let me put it to you this way. Remember last year when they finally broke their playoff losing streak? And they actually won 2 games at Ford Field. Yeah. This is even bigger now because now they realize they win 2 home games this year.
Super Bowl.
They taking them a trip to the Super Bowl. Their first one ever in franchise history.
And Detroit, I know y'all should not talking about the football team, I'm talking about the crowd. Y'all should know the assignment. Well, I don't have to say it. Y'all should know the assignment.
Oh no. They knew that. Oh no, they already showed Sunday they knew what the assignment was. But this year,
that's not it.
Oh no, this one they going. They ramping up.
That's not it. That was the same. That was the same amount of noise they made when Buffalo got there. No. Y'all know the assignment. I want that place rocking. I want to the point that you see bolts from the ceiling falling off. Like, hey, calm down. Wait a minute. No, y'all gonna rock Ford Field. I want it so loud that I don't have to talk about WrestleMania no more. That's how loud I want it. All right. So that was the week 18. Don't worry, we about to get out of here real soon. We got 10 minutes, 11 minutes, and it's not that much to say for next week. Wildcard Weekend. This is the draft or turn. Okay. All right, people. This is the draft or turn. Let me put that over there. As you see, Tennessee's number 1, Cleveland number 2, Giants is number 3, Patriots 4, Jaguars 5, Raiders 6, Jets 7, Carolina 8, Saints are 9, the Bears are 10. Now we get to the nitty-gritty. We just got these official. 49ers 11, Dallas 12, Dolphins 13, Colts 14, Falcons 15. In fact, let me put this in
Arizona
a spot like that.
16 and
16.
17.
Yeah, let's
And
give them the
Seattle's
spotlight.
18.
Right. So good luck. All y'all's on the clock, not just the Titans. All y'all on the clock. Make the right moves for your franchise so we don't have to see y'all asses as the first 18 next year. Please, for the love of Christ. Especially those that's always been on the first 18. You need to see something different.
Yeah.
God damn. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. But anyway, so let's get away from them and let's get to the true winners.
All right.
This is how the playoffs look right
course,
here.
Wildcard Weekend.
This is how it looks.
Yep.
We got the wild card set up. We are on both sides. As you can see, the Chiefs are waiting for the lowest team that's going to win out of those three teams. That's who's going to face them. And then you got the next two over there, and you got the Lions waiting for their opponents. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I can't wait for it.
Yep.
But
that's right. Trip to New Orleans on the line.
A trip to New Orleans. Get some gumbo. And don't forget this February. That's Mardi Gras season. So guess what? Oh. For those that do go to Super Bowl, concentrate on football, not the titties. Not concentrate on the football, not the titties.
Hey.
So here's the schedule.
Okay, well, it's going to be hard to do with the cheerleaders, but that's no story.
The cheerleaders. You're talking about the motherfuckers that show. Never mind. Wrong show. This is the schedule for the Wild Card Weekend this Saturday. We're gonna start with AFC.
Yeah, that's right.
AFC on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. Texans host the Chargers. That'll be at 4:30 Eastern. You can catch that on CBS, Paramount Plus, and for the children's. Yeah, this will be our Nickelodeon game of the year.
Nickelodeon.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Nickelodeon been doing some NFL games the last couple years. The playoffs.
Then you got our favorite rivalry, the black and blue fight. One is 1-1.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Right.
Steelers at Baltimore. Last time Steelers were at Baltimore, they actually won in Baltimore. Can they do it again, or are they down for the count?
No, they didn't.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Ravens spanked them on. They spanked them.
Yeah, I think it's the week after Thanksgiving. But that game, of course, 8:00, and you catch that one on Amazon Prime.
Then we go to Sunday. Sunday we have 3 games. We have 1:00, 4:30, and a prime time on NBC. Buffalo is hosting Denver.
That'll be on CBS and Paramount
then we
Plus.
have 4:30 game rematch of Week 1's first game of the season, which was the Eagles. Second game of the season, Eagles against the Packers. This time they on a natural field in Philadelphia.
Yep. That game will be on Fox.
Prime time, 8 p.m. Eastern time in Tampa, Washington. Rematch. That's also a rematch. Buccaneers is hosted Washington. And then after that,
of course, NBC and Peacock. Yeah, matter of fact, I would say this right now. That might be my game. I see a road team winning.
You know what? They was close to winning last time, and he got better. So who knows? And for some reason, we got a Monday night game, which is the only Monday night game, which will be the last Monday night game of the true season. The Rams hosting the 14-game winning Vikings.
And that course be on ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Plus, and ABC. Wait a minute, if this is on ESPN2, will we have a playoff Manning cast?
Yes.
I think so.
So, and speaking of Manning, I'm going to. I don't really do final thoughts on here, but I must say this about Manning. Now, there's only one man I'm talking about, Eli Manning. Eli Manning is a finalist for Hall of Fame. And I know a lot of y'all out there. In fact, hold on. Let me give some put the camera on us. All right, put the camera on us and hold on. I'm dead ass. I want the focus. Listen, I know a lot of y'all don't believe Eli's a Hall of Famer. Hell, I didn't think he was the first ballot. I always say he's a Hall of Famer, but not first ballot, right? But if Eli gets into this Hall of Fame, I don't want to hear no bullshit because there's a lot of people that's in the Hall of Fame that should not be in the Hall of Fame. I don't believe in the Hall of Fame anyway because it seems like it's a anybody can get in club now. And I know somebody's gonna say, "Well, that's what Eli is," and you might have a point. But if Eli goes in the Hall of Fame, which we'll find the announcement, they make it official during the award ceremony, NFL honors.
Yeah.
I'm going to Canton. Not just Eli. I'm going to Canton. Nikki's coming with me to go to Canton. We're going to Canton because a lot of people, including some Giant fans, did not see this coming. Eli in the Hall of Fame. Yes, he got 2 Super Bowl rings. Yes, he's a Super Bowl MVP. Yes, he finished in top 10 in all the quarterback statistics. That usually just don't guarantee you Hall of Fame. But we'll find out.
We actually got to make a slight correction. Yeah, the finalists will be announced the Thursday before the Super Bowl during the NFL honors.
That's what we said.
Wanna?
That's what we said. We good.
Okay.
We good. We said on the honor show. All right. Okay. So,
all right.
We want to get off here because it's almost time for Netflix Raw. And they said this shit probably almost 4 hours. So, good lord. Anyway, we will be back here on Tuesday because of the Monday night game. I gotta wait till Tuesday. We're gonna recap the playoffs. We're gonna talk about the next round. It might be a short show because it's not that much to talk about unless some big news happens or free agency firings and all that stuff. But next Tuesday, I'm gonna say 6:30 again before the NXT. So have an hour and a half. Cool. But good luck to the teams. Good luck to each and every one of you, because damn it, your road to New Orleans gotta go through Kansas City, which should be used to that road. But the new road goes through Detroit. So we rocking in Motor City. We rocking in Motown. I'm your boy, Enforcer, Mr. Attention Getter. And what's your name, bro? What's your name?
Yeah, I'm rocking Reese. Thanks a lot, everybody. Yo, playoff time has arrived. Yo, everybody, enjoy the show. Let's fucking go. Deuces. Peace.